Alec and Zooey Morrison grapple with fertility issues, discovering that blood tests offer no solutions. Despite the high cost of in vitro fertilization, the couple contemplates it. Intrigued by the idea of fostering, Zooey takes a brochure, and Alec reluctantly entertains the notion. Mrs. Lange, their guide, raises questions during the application process, particularly about existing children. Zooey tactfully mentions post-accident challenges, strategically navigating the inquiry. During a foster home tour, Zooey encounters a spirited boy in unique attire, leaving a lasting impression. While discussing the children's routine, Alec and Zooey reveal their roles as business owners. Alec inherited a toy company, and Zooey manages a small children's bookstore. This encounter with fostering introduces a potential alternative path to parenthood for the couple. Returning home, Alec plays down the recent visit, but Zooey, still skeptical, seeks solace in her bookstore. Unexpectedly, her mother, Diane, discloses Zooey as a secret author, creating an awkward moment. The idyllic poster on her wall starkly contrasts with reality. However, a surprising turn unfolds when Eli, a boy claiming to be her adopted son, appears. The swift completion of the adoption suggests a transformative twist. Despite leaving a positive impression, the Morrisons are puzzled by a peculiar request for milk and a shift from cartoons to CNN. Zooey attempts to contact Lange home, but Mrs. Lange is unexpectedly unwell. At Lange's, her assistant Jane is perplexed, citing proper paperwork but lacking crucial details. Compelled by circumstances, the couple brings Eli into their home, leaving Alec uneasy. Eli attempts to uplift spirits with a song, bringing a smile to Zooey's face. Intrigued, she discovers Eli's suitcase filled with suits and ties, an unexpected choice for a 7-year-old. With a demeanor reminiscent of a time-traveled 1950s salesman, Eli's eccentricity extends to his peculiar vocabulary, evident in his bathroom rant about dental products. Holding a copy of War and Peace, Eli steers Zooey's bedtime story in a different direction. As they wake up on the floor, Alec has already departed for a mysterious early meeting. The true nature of his whereabouts unfolds during a distressing conversation about mortgage foreclosure and escalating debt. The workplace fails to provide solace as employee Tom sheds light on unresolved wage issues within the factory's history. Alec attributes the problems to a recession and pledges improvement. However, as time passes, Alec's assurances come under scrutiny. Anxious and burdened, Alec engages with co-workers, indicating his concern. Back at home, Eli questions a forbidden door, and Zooey deflects, alluding to a forthcoming revelation. During a stroll, a persistent homeless man shares fairy tales with Eli, hoping for a positive change. Shockingly, he mentions May 15, 2007, leaving Zooey astonished. Inquisitive about his knowledge, he unveils years of observing their family. Meanwhile, at the bookstore, Eli's enchanting manners captivate Zooey's mother. Suddenly, Alec panics and urgently guides them away. They hasten to an unfamiliar destination, the mystery deepening as the Morrison family confronts unforeseen challenges and encounters cryptic characters in their evolving journey. Departing the factory, Alec bemoans the company's decline to Eli, buried in debt. Frustrated, he dismisses Eli's feedback on a toy helicopter, fixated on his misfortunes. Initially supportive, Zooey discovers the imperiled mortgage, feeling a sense of betrayal. Attempting to discuss Eli's school start, Alec shifts the conversation to their marriage, suggesting seeking advice from a stranger. She contends that he's not a stranger but understands his perspective. Truthfully, she struggles to recall the last time their relationship felt harmonious. The absence of shared joy weighs heavily on the Morrison family. At school, Eli's nonchalance about being the different kid is palpable. He eagerly anticipates recess to catch a taxi to the toy factory. Alec is taken aback by Eli's interest in the company and the recession, prompting questions. Upon returning home, Zooey scolds Eli, but his uncanny prediction of their hunger time brings cheer with a precisely timed Chinese food delivery. However, distress ensues when Zooey discovers Eli playing with a teddy bear from the forbidden bedroom. Admonishing him, she emphasizes not to enter the room again, unaware of Eli's potential actions. In his pajamas, Eli stealthily ventures to the park to find Mr. Potts peacefully sleeping on a bench. Taken aback, Potts nearly experiences a heart attack when Eli inquires about his life. Potts confesses that things could be better, prompting Eli to advise him to focus on the positive, liberated from the routine of school. Their discussion shifts to Eli's new parents portrayed as a delightful couple. The following day, Mr. John Burns engages Alec in a conversation about product lines at work, underscoring the challenges posed by the recession. Despite Alec's plea, invoking their friendship, business prevails. Feeling defeated, Alec visits his father's grave, where Potts unexpectedly appears. sparking a heartfelt conversation. Inspired by roses thriving beneath an abandoned tombstone, Alec changes heart. He visits the bookstore with a peace offering, committed to spending more time with Eli. Their bond deepens, and the toy helicopter undergoes a remarkable improvement. Curious about a Legoland poster, Eli discovers that Alec never had the opportunity to visit. Alec guides Eli to the storage room, unveiling forgotten wooden toys that were once popular but now languish in the shadow of electronic gadgets. Eli dismisses the modern trend as rubbish, and Alec, aligning with the boy's perspective, feels a connection as if Eli's thoughts mirror his own on a smaller scale. Eli proposes more family outings, but Alec, reverting to his distant demeanor, asserts feeling overwhelmed. As a consolation, Eli gifts Alec a Russian doll. Later, Zooey surprises Alec at work, catching him napping, and Eli playfully nudges him awake. Despite Alec's initial surprise, Eli insists on adhering to their busy schedule. While attempting to explain his busyness, Alec's recent nap inadvertently undermines his credibility. Recognizing Alec's obliviousness, Zooey turns to Eli for answers. Unfazed, Eli shifts his focus to navigating traffic, supplying GPS coordinates that lead Alec and Zooey through unexpected twists in their evolving family dynamics. In the rear seat, Eli proposes an uplifting trip for Alec to engage with toy business clients at Legoland. Alec, grappling with a sense of emptiness, initially brushes off the idea. Eli counters, expressing confidence that it's just a dry spell and that rain will eventually come. Upon arriving at Legoland, Alec, still resistant, reluctantly allows Eli to enjoy the rides, albeit with adult supervision. Eli playfully highlights Alec's size, and Alec's demeanor gradually transforms throughout the day as they share moments of joy. Eli insists on having his toy license printed, eliciting amusement from an employee. They conclude the day with ice cream, pleasantly surprised as they momentarily escape the complexities of home. Eli, not content with just one surprise, introduces roller skating, a nostalgic family activity. Eli's confidence in his skills sparks a transformation in Alec, who earlier that morning felt like an empty well. Even when reality clashes with imagined prowess, Alec laughs, savoring the moment with Zooey. As night falls, Eli requests a bedtime story, and this time Alec reads with various voices, a symbolic shift signaling newfound joy and connection within the Morrison family. With the boy tucked in, Eli, while attempting another apology to Zooey, witnesses their first ever kiss. Eli, a perpetual source of surprises, then stumbles upon the origin of the gentle music, an old piano. Zooey, taken aback, reveals that Alec had intended to teach their son, prompting Eli's surprise about another son. In a poignant moment, Zooey initiates a heartfelt conversation. Through old photos, she reveals Samuel, who would be Eli's age, recounting his first soccer match and favorite ice cream flavor. Samuel, an angel behind the forbidden door, brightened their lives. Eli inquires about the incident 2 years ago, unveiling a poignant chapter in the Morrison family's history. Overhearing Zooey blame herself for the tragic accident, Alec breaks down at Samuel's grave, expressing an insurmountable void. Back home, Zooey suggests cleaning Samuel's room, and Alec agrees. Following fireflies into the park, Alec meets Mr. Potts, discussing the toy business and the therapeutic value of speaking to a stranger. This conversation sheds light on the family's healing journey and newfound connections. Alec, grappling with beliefs after a life-altering loss, opens up about his struggles to embrace a higher power. Over dinner, Eli discusses Mr. Potts, prompting Alec to jokingly label him an odd fellow, akin to present company. Acknowledging Eli's brilliance inspired by Russian dolls, Alec transforms the idea into a sketch, enduring Eli's tough critique until approval is granted. A thumbs up marks the start of production, and a presentation is scheduled. Even reluctant Tom joins the effort. Facing a panel of suited old men, Alec and Eli embark on their venture, challenging traditional norms. Eli bravely represents Alec, confronting the intimidating Joe Burns, who dismissively notes Eli's youth. Unperturbed, Eli humorously reveals he might own pants older than himself. Tom arrives with their innovative product, the mystery box containing 5 distinct toys. When asked about the contents, Eli cleverly maintains the mystery, generating curiosity. Colleagues affirm that customers are drawn to the mystery itself. Despite Burns' skepticism, the Japanese order sets off a chain reaction, and soon, everyone clamors for the enigmatic box. Celebrating this success, Eli, Alec, and Tom joyfully leap in unison. Playing ball with Eli, Alec surprises Zooey by requesting to be addressed as a dad. Eli promptly shares the news with Mr. Potts, waking him in the middle of the night. Potts, pleased, suggests another task for Eli. Aware of the futility of arguing with Eli, the Morrisons marched to Mr. Potts the next morning, extending an invitation for Christmas. In the meantime, the mystery box becomes a holiday sensation, captivating kids everywhere. Alec, overjoyed, realizes clever packaging of old, unwanted items is all it takes. The Morrisons enjoy a genuinely Merry Christmas, and Mr. Potts, relishing a shower, adds to the festive joy in their unconventional celebration. As Mr. Potts departs, Zooey insists on giving him money, acknowledging his past as someone's little boy before adversity struck. That night, Eli, contemplating angels, finds solace in the notion of a guardian presence. Zooey, lost in thought, prepares to present Alec with an unexpected gift, a positive pregnancy test taken on Christmas morning. Excitement fills the air until a call from Jane at Lane home interrupts. Mrs. Lange, recovered, urgently discusses papers referencing a non-existent child. Upstairs, Alec finds himself in Eli's bed, navigating the intricacies of their evolving family dynamics. The envelope yields no sign of Eli, not even his Lego driving license. Zooey unravels the truth. Eli was never a real boy, and neither was Mr. Potts. In his letter, Eli expresses gratitude for their kindness, offering a hint, a girl. This serves as the conclusion, a reflection on the 2011 film Foster by Starlight Films featuring Toni Collette and Richard Grant.